Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to Bonny Beauty Hub. So today we're diving right into the video because I'm super excited for today's video. I did a little bit of shopping here, but it is totally worth it. So I have all the products in front of me. I've laid it in front of me, and when I was looking at the price of these E.L.F., let me tell you, so we are doing a full face with E.L.F. Cosmetics. So 2 weeks back, E.L.F. Cosmetics on their website, they had a huge sale. So it was somewhere around 30 to 40% discount, and we know E.L.F. Cosmetics is such an economic brand that we can find it at Walmart, Ulta, Target, at Walgreens, CVS, a lot of places. So it is so convenient to find them, and they are so inexpensive. So I wanted to do a full face of E.L.F. Cosmetics and as I was seeing the prices for all these, most of the products, 99% of the products are within $6. Yes, $6. So when you subscribe to the elfcosmetics.com, when you subscribe to their website, they would normally send you emails if they're going on sale. And I've received so many emails since I've registered in their website. I've received so many emails where they have 20% off, 30% off, sometimes 40% discount. So it is a very economic brand with a huge-hearted management team because they give us discount all the time. So today I have all the products in front of me laid over here, so I'm going to try everything. Mostly I'm going to try products that I haven't tried before, and they are cult favorites, so I should have tried them by now, but I haven't. So let's start with the primer. This retails for $9. I think out of the entire lot, this was the most expensive of all. This retails for $9. I don't know how many ounce they have in it, but yeah, it has squalene, so it gives you hydration as well. They have different finishes. They have the poreless one, matte, luminous, and one for acne skin as well, acne prone skin. So I am taking the poreless because I want a soft focus finish. At the same time, I want a little bit of hydration. So this is what we're going to try with a brush that is made specifically for this. Putty Primer Applicator. So this is how the brush looks. All their brushes are 100% vegan, cruelty-free, synthetic brushes. So this is the applicator where you can scoop the primer and apply it. I normally apply a primer with my finger. So I'm going to scoop it. Let's see how it is. Wow. So I've taken so much. I still have so much left on the brush, so I'm just going to take it on my hand. I'm not going to use it right now because let me see. Alright, so the primer definitely, it feels hydrating. The best method I liked was, instead of going directly on the skin, I put it on my hand and I just took it from my hand and used it on my skin. I felt that was easier and better in application. So primer is done. Moving on to the foundation. This is a cult favorite and I haven't used it, I haven't tried it at all. So this is also absolutely new. It is the oil-free medium coverage E.L.F. Flawless Satin Foundation. This retails for $6. So I'm going to take a few drops on my hand and then I'm going to apply it. So this foundation, it comes, okay, the color is completely different because in the bottle it looks much more darker. This comes in almost 40 shades. It has glycerin in it, so it is hydrating. Glycerin, I feel glycerin is not good for oily skin, but I have oily combination skin, so let's see how it works. The poreless, the putty applicator, this retails for $6. So for the foundation, I'm going to use the buffing foundation brush. This also retails for $6. They also have sponge, which is amazing. You can see it's already dirty. I use this all the time. This sponge is also for $6, but I'm using the foundation brush. And here we go. Can you see the difference of this side and this side? So the color is a little bit deceiving. I think I could have gone one shade darker. So I am using it in the shade Sand. In the bottle it looks darker, but when you take it out it looks very light. Though it is not too light for me, you can see a little bit of difference with my neck and on the other side of my face. So I might go one shade darker. It is a medium coverage. Alright, so it definitely gives me a very satin look. So they say it is semi-matte, which is almost a satin look. It gives medium coverage. I think it's buildable, but I don't want to build it up right now. It has glycerine, so try it out for yourself, because I know for few skin types glycerine doesn't suit them, or it might make your skin even more oily, but that is something you have to try. It is oil free, so it is good. It is good for oily skin, but I don't know what glycerin is going to do. But yeah, as of now, I love the way it is looking on my skin. It gave me a very smooth finish. Try to blend it out as soon as possible, because the first side I blended, it blended very seamlessly, very smooth. But by the time I was talking, I was reading stuff, and by the time I went to the other side, it was drying out a little bit. So try to blend it out as soon as possible. Alright, so that is all for the foundation. So let's move to the concealer. I like the hydrating camo concealer than the original camo concealer. I feel the original camo concealer is very drying on my under eyes, so I like the hydrating one. I am using it in the shade medium beige, and this is also for $6. I just remembered I had few brushes I was so excited about, and that is what I wanted to use for my foundation and my concealer, but I totally forgot. So these are the brushes, the oval shaped brushes. Did you know E.L.F had these brushes? I did not know. I've heard a lot about the Artiste brushes. I know they're really good for blending foundations and concealer, but I've never tried them because they're super duper expensive. I've tried the one from Real Techniques, but I didn't like it, so I had to return it back. So when I saw these brushes on E.L.F, I thought, oh my god. So the large size is for $10, the medium is for $8, and the small is for $6. So now I wanted to use the large brush for my foundation, but I did not use it. I completely forgot. So I'm going to use the small brush for my concealer. We'll see how soft it is. Taking a sip of my coffee in between to keep me energized. Yes. I always use a sponge to blend my concealer, and that is the Camo sponge. This is also a cult favorite. I've had this for a very long time, but as I told you, today I'm going to try out the oval shaped brushes. Alright, so when I feel the brushes, it definitely has a lot of density to it, but it is still very smooth. Wow, I just hope it works well. So let's try it out. Okay, so I am not a fan of this brush to use it for my concealer because it is really dense and you need to put a little bit of pressure to move the product around. So I think this would be really good for a cream bronzer or a key cream blush because it has that small space, and that is more than enough to place the product on your cheek over here. So for concealer, I would still go with the Camo sponge. So that's what I did. So the Camo concealer, I've used it for some time. It's not a new product that I bought this time. So I have had it for a while. I know I love it. It is very brightening. I haven't used my color corrector today, but still it has covered up my under eyes and it gives me a brightening effect. So next product is something that is new for me. It is again a cult favorite. It is the HD setting powder. So I bought it in the shade translucent, but you have 3 shades. I think one is a banana shade and one is a more beigey shade. So this has a very sheer coverage. It again reflects the light, so it is good for your under eyes. It gives you a brightening effect and it blurs all your imperfections, so it gives you a very soft focus finish. This comes with a sifter, so it is just easy to take just the amount of product that you want. I take a little bit on the cap. I dip the same sponge that I used for my concealer. Then I dip it in my hand like this so that I can take off the excess powder. And then I use very little powder. I don't use a lot of powder. So this powder gives you a very soft focus finish. So even if you have wrinkles, you can use this all over your face and it would blur all your imperfections. So yeah, it's very lightweighted. I'm just using it everywhere that I use my concealer so that I can just set the concealer. I'm not going to use it all over the face because I'm going to use the cream bronzer and the cream blush. There we are. The foundation, the base is almost done. Next is the Eyebrow Quad. It comes with 2 wax shades and 2 powder shades. This is the culprit. This is what I wanted to buy, this and the putty bronzer, but then because they gave me 30 to 40% off, I dived in and bought a little more. So yeah, thank God I didn't dig my nails into it. So this retails for only $3. I did not buy the eyebrow brush though, so I'm going to use my eyebrow brush for this. So first I'm going to use the cream shade on the edges, and then I'm going to use the powder shade on the front, and then we'll talk about it. What do you think? I loved it. Initially I had very mixed feeling because when I used the gel, when I used the waxed color, I used the darker color, I used this color, and it was very sheer. It gave coverage, but it was a very natural kind of coverage. It was very sheer, but I like a thick eyebrows. So after I did it with the wax, then I went with the powder all over my eyebrow and just brushed it out. And because I'm using it with a brush, it gave me the fine strokes, the hair strokes, and it is beautiful. For $3, amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so let's move on to the next product. All right, so for eyeshadows, I have quite a lot of product. This was with the retro collection. I got this free with my purchase. I was always driven towards the mint crayon, the minty green crayon, so this I had to give it a try. This retails for $5. Even I bought one in purple. It is a burgundy color, plummy color. So plummy color are very, very difficult to try it out, because if you wear it properly, they would look amazing. But if you wear it wrong, it would look like someone has just punched you in your eye, which you don't want to look, right? So this, I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take a risk and I'm gonna try the plummy color. It is a stick, so I don't need an eye primer. You do get eye primers. So all the stick eye crayons, they are for $5. This is such a beautiful quad. These quads are really good. I'm not using it right now because I have tried these and they are amazing quality. This retails for $3. Yes, you will not believe it. It's just $3. The liquid, this also retails for $5. They have so many different shades. This is, I think this is rare. This is limited quality. This was with one of the retro collection, but you have so many different shades and they are amazing. I've tried this as well, so I'm not sure if I'll use this, but I am gonna try the crayon pencil today. You can push the product up, it's retractable, and then pull it down. So let's try it. I did get a crease brush. It is soft and this is only $4. So I'm just gonna see how pigmented this is. I'm just gonna blend out the edges. This is budge proof, so it would stay this way all day long. So this pulls in a lot of brown in it. So it is not a very purpley color, but yeah, it is like brown with a tint of burgundy in it. So after blending it out for the first time, I felt the metallic finish was just wiped out. So after I blended it out for the first time, I went with another coat and now I'm blending out the edges and now it gives me the metallic finish. So let me just do the other eye and I'll be right back. So this is the eyeliner that I'm going to use. Guess how much this is for? $10? No. $8? No. $6? $5? It's $3! Wow, that eyeliner is beautiful. Amazing. It hardly took me a minute to do an eye. Normally if I want to do a wing liner, it takes a very long time, but wow, it gave me such a precise wing line and it did not take time. It took enough amount of product in the brush so that I can do one eye completely without dipping it into the bottle once again, and it is giving perfect pigmentation. It is not super matte so far. I see a little bit of sheen. That may be also because of the glitter that I'm wearing, but otherwise it is beautiful. I love the eyeliner. For $3, what do you want more? So the mascara I'm going to use is the E.L.F. Lash It Out volumizing mascara. I've used this for quite some time, so I know that it is good. So it has very tiny bristles, but you can feel the brushes combing through your lashes, and it gives you a volumizing effect. The only thing I don't like about this is, it's not that I don't like, it's something that I want, but I don't get it out of this, is the lash effect. I like very elongated lashes, something that curls, holds my lashes and lengthens my lashes. This does curl my lashes, but it doesn't give a lengthening effect. It focuses more on a volumizing effect. So can you see the difference? It's still really good. Alright, so the next product, now going back to the face, is the product along with the eyebrow product what I actually wanted to buy from E.L.F, and that is the E.L.F Putty Bronzer. This is also a very new product. This comes in 8 shades and I'm using it in the shade Honey Drip. This is a semi-matte finish. They also say it is a cream to powder finish. I am going to use this with the oval brush that I used to do my concealer. This also has a skincare ingredient. It is infused with argan oil and vitamin E. I know I've used my concealer with this brush, but I'm still going in. I've taken the product and let's see how it works. It hardly took me 30 seconds to do my bronzer. This is the perfect brush for the bronzer. So I just swiped it once and it gave me such a precise look. And yeah, I built the bronzer once again and it looks beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm loving the bronzer and I'm loving the brush even more. I feel like I want to buy at least 1 or 2 more brushes, the same brush, so that I can use it for cream blushes as well. But they have a separate brush. They call it the Putty Blush Brush. It's a tongue twister, right? Blush brush. All right, so this blush, I've used it before. This is in the shade, I don't know the shade. Okay, so this is in the shade Tahiti. The bronzer and the blush, the ingredients are the same. It is infused with argan oil and vitamin E. It is a cream to powder formula. And yeah, so I'm gonna try this brush. This is like a stippling brush, so you have to just dig into the product. So let's try it out. This brush has totally changed my views about a stippling brush, because I felt a stippling brush does not give you enough control over the product, but this was so beautiful. I just had to place it on my cheeks and blend it downwards like this. So I was giving it very slight strokes so that I don't go beyond the bronzer. And look at the placement. And the blush, I've tried it before, so I know obviously the blush is amazing. The next is the Metallic Flare Highlighter. I did not buy this. I got this free with my purchase. So this is in the shade Gold, 24 karat gold. And this also retails for $6. I am going to use the same stippling brush. Take a little bit. Okay. It is not super glowy, but it just gives a healthy skin-like finish. Highlighter, it is not my type of highlighter, but if you are a person who needs just a healthy look with a little bit of glow, it says it's a metallic highlighter, so I thought it would give me more product, it would give me more glow, but I'm just digging into it to get as much as possible. No fallout, not that much fallout. Okay, so now I can see a little bit of glow. Not a fan of the highlighter. So moving on to the lips, that is the final part. I got the Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Cherry, and see how cute it looks. So I have pigmented lips, so I'm not sure if I need a lip liner, but I'm just gonna try it out without a lip liner. Do you see? It does give a beautiful color and it smells amazing. I'm glad I tried it without a lip liner. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's very hydrating. Wow, it's infused with a lot of very good ingredients which I don't know right now on the top of my head. This also retails for $6 and it's beautiful. I think the entire look came together so pretty. Most of the products that I showed you today are within the $6 budget. They are amazing. Everything from E.L.F is amazing. I know they have really beautiful highlighters, but this is the one that I had never tried and this is a dud. It's not my cup of tea. I didn't like it that much. I've packed so much highlighter and I don't see it yet. So yeah, if you want anything from E.L.F, I would suggest the entire brand. All their products are amazing. You can get the entire brush set, your face brush set. You can curate your own brush set and it would hardly come within the $50 budget. I am just blabbering, I'm drinking coffee at the same time. So yeah, if you want to try anything from their brand, everything is amazing. Except this one. I don't guarantee this one, but everything else is totally amazing. So yeah, give it a try. Let me know if there's any other products that I haven't tried on this video. If you have tried and you think that it is so worth it that I have to give it a try, I would definitely do that. If you like this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, share my video and also leave your comments below. As a new YouTuber, this would help me a lot. Thank you once again for watching till the end and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.